What up, what up, what up, and welcome to Chatting with TCG. If you are new to this channel, we ask you to give this video a like, tap that subscribe button, and also hit the bell so you're notified every time we upload a new video. Before we hop into the disclaimer, we're going to say, hey, to our Toxic City gang members. If you would like to be an official member of the gang, all you have to do is hit that subscribe button, and in the comments down below, drop hashtag Toxic City Gang. Now, to the disclaimer.
Gang gang.
What the fuck? If you hear a kid, see a kid, ignore the kids. We have kids around here. We're gonna let our kids do exactly what they do, and that's be kids. So if you hear them or see them, focus on one of us and the randomness that we got going on, and we gonna keep you entertained. Forget them kids. Now to the topic for today. Have you ever just looked at somebody and said, they doing so much better than me in life? That's a legit question. So grab your snack and a drink, and we're gonna answer the question when we get back.
Welcome back, Toxic Gang. So the question is, have you ever looked at someone and thought they were doing better than you? I want to say the only people that I ever looked at and said they would be doing better than me would be celebrities. Um, People walking on the street every day, I wouldn't know how much they make, so I wouldn't think that they would be doing better than me. But I don't even judge by that, because I wouldn't care if you're doing worse or better than me. Because if I feel like you're a good person or person that I can vibe with, then I vibe with you, regardless of what your status is or what mine is as well. So that's how I feel about it.
Okay, girl. So me personally, I don't necessarily feel like I've looked at somebody and said they're doing better than me overall, but there's things that I have compared, like specific things. For example, people from high school, cousins and stuff like that. Like I'll be like, ooh, they go into the gym and they shape is really nice, and then I look like this. Like I do shit like that. Leave me alone, friend. I do stuff like that. Oh, and you know what else? I have, like, I'm very ashamed to say, because you're not supposed to do that, but I have compared like my kids' development to other kids their age. But
I think a lot of parents do that though, friend. I don't think that's just
like I would think to myself like, dang, this kid is the same age as my kid, and they're saying a whole bunch of stuff, talking in full sentences, this and that, and my kid is not quite there. So things like that. But I have never thought like, oh, that person is doing so much better than me. Like it's just never dawned to me to think about that.
I feel like I have living in California, because you don't know who works where, especially doing deliveries. So sometimes I was delivering Beverly Hills and shit like that. So it's like I see a big ass house. I'm like, God damn, they doing better than me. What kind of job they got? Like, let them come in where y'all at. I'm trying to be like y'all, like, and with, like you saying, with the parenting too. I've done that, especially with my two youngest ones and my oldest one, but especially with Kobe, because I see how smart he is. I was like, God damn, like, you ain't no baby. you don't act like a baby. So it's like, so when I see him around other kids, I'm like, damn, yeah, he won't be a man already. I see him with other kids, I'm like, damn, yeah. And you start comparing the kids and stuff like that. Just going to the park. So, yeah, I have.
That makes sense. I have two. But it's like if it's something that I wanted to do, like if somebody just got done doing hair and they got their certificate or whatever from going to school, and I was just like, dang, that was supposed to be me. They, doing what they do, whatever. But it's never, I never look at somebody and be like, damn, you doing better than me. I need to step my life up. Like, I just be happy for them in that moment. So is it really, I think you're doing better than me, or is it, damn, they doing good as
Like
hell. Like, I want to
motivation.
elevate. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like there's motivation in that.
It's so crazy that you
It's just
mentioned that.
motivation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I think about it, I've actually did have moments where it's like, and it's with my photography. I've had moments where I see other photographers and I'm just like, damn, like I wish I could be doing that. Like that type of level
Right.
of work.
That's where I'm supposed to be. Right.
Yeah. And it gives you like a little motivation to like learn more and get yourself, to that point. But yeah, it's mostly just for motivational purposes.
I had a question after Blaze go. Go ahead, Blaze.
Okay.
It's a no for me.
That you have never done none of that.
Nah, only because like all the stuff that I could have been jealous of, I learned at an early age in private school and stuff that most of these people, like if they got it and they're young, they either especially now, it's social media. Like they have a social media presence. So if they're young and they got it, they doing something that's got to do with social media, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But when I was growing up, in private school, it was more or less their parents. Like they didn't have shit. It looked like they had stuff because they had the material thing, but it was their mama. It wasn't like, so I didn't have to be jealous because I knew that it was coming from their parents,
right,
or their grandparents and stuff. So a lot of that was generational.
That's in the world. Yeah.
I'm eating hot tamales.
I'm adding that to my Bernera.
No,
Blaze.
It's hot tamales. I'm tearing these hot tamales up.
Oh, I ain't had a hot tamale in a minute.
Me neither, and I got the movie box.
Me either.
I'm gonna have
yeah, so it's a no for me. Now go ahead with your question.
Okay. My question was gonna be, at what point do you find it? At what point does it become envy instead of motivation? For y'all,
I know.
What do you think? What?
I feel like it becomes envious when you find yourself like mad at the person, like for example, me with photography. If I see like one of my clients going to this photographer that I was motivated by, at this point it's kind of like, oh, you could have went to me to do that. Why you didn't come to me? Why you went
I could have did that. Right.
I feel like at that point now that's envy. It's not necessarily, oh, you stole my client. That means I have to step my game up. So instead of saying it like that, you seeing it like, oh, you that ass went over there like I could have did that. I don't understand. What does this sound wrong with me? So yeah.
Right. Yeah. Makes sense.
It's envious to me when you make it a point to down them or like
they didn't even do a good job for real.
Right. They busy, they ain't gonna even take time with it. When really it's just like, okay, I went to them because that's what they do. Like I ain't never seen you do it, so I didn't know you could do it. I know they could do it.
Right.
Right. So yeah, I feel like when you put somebody down because of something, then that's when it's
don't have or can't have or whatever.
Right. Anybody else?
I also think too, though, it's when you're constantly looking for their stuff. Like you're constantly on their page. You're constantly You're constantly seeing what they doing next and trying to do what they do. Like that's when it becomes envy. Oh.
You heard about that? I'm a hating ass bitch because I'll be in that. I'll be in that photography page a lot.
Well, I get it. Like it's different though when you're trying to get ideas or like
Yeah.
Find your way. Like you might see something that another photographer do, and you might do that same thing, but you might put your twist to it.
Cause we gonna
Is the
steal it.
difference. Right. So that's the
Mhm.
thing. Like, as long as you put your own twist to it, then it's cool. But if you take it and you do the exact same thing, at
Yeah.
that point, yeah, no. So
Now
no.
you're trying to be like that
Yeah.
person too bad.
We gonna
Right.
change the background. It's gonna look the same.
Oh
We
yeah.
just gonna change the
We're gonna
color.
change the color.
Yeah, right. We're gonna change the color.
We might add
show
an
a little,
extra
you
Don't put
know.
my little logo on it.
Right.
Right. We gonna put a little.
Right. Exactly.
That happens with a lot of things. Like, for example, I'm a tattoo fanatic. Y'all know I'm always looking up tattoos.
Girl, I know, girl.
I've seen the same exact tattoo by different artists because I mean people like stuff like that. So it's like, yeah, you could put a little twist on it because you know you're your own individual artist, but if that's what the person wants, then that's what the person wants. Like, I don't understand what you want me to do. So
They figure it out. They just add a little different shade into it.
yeah, a little different shade.
Yeah. Do we feel like what do you feel like people? What mental state are people in when they look at people and be like, oh man, like do you feel like they're defeated at that point?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's a thing of defeat.
Yeah,
For sure.
sometimes.
It's defeat is damn. They think about the mistakes they made to get them where they are, and they think about where they could have been if this didn't happen. Like, it's a lot of reminiscing.
I think it's
and
mostly disappointment on yourself.
yeah.
Like,
Because you know you can do better. Like, you know where you can potentially, when you know where you can potentially be and you look at where you are, that shit will fuck you up.
Yeah.
Every time.
And you know, another thing is, I feel like a lot of people fail to realize that what's for you is going to be for you. What's for them is going to be for them. A lot of people don't have that mentality. A lot of people is kind of like, oh, why that couldn't be me? Why I couldn't have that? Instead of, okay, maybe my time will come eventually with this specific thing, and that was their whatever. So,
see, I was like that about school. Like, school has never really been my thing anyway. I do not like school. But, like, going to, like, graduation, like, college graduations, like, I would be crying to myself. Like, nobody else would see me, but I would be crying to myself because I'm just like, if I would have applied myself how I should have applied myself, this could be me. Like, this is supposed to be me. I'm supposed to be walking across. Like, it was like that. So it definitely messed with me for a while, but it's okay because I'm gonna be walking across that stage next year. Okay.
Yeah.
With my
and you better say congratulations to my friend when she graduates.
Because we're gonna have a party.
You know what? For me, bouncing off of that, I feel like a lot of people fail to realize too that you say I coulda, shoulda, woulda, but why do you feel like God, whoever you believe in, is gonna bless you with the more and you not taking care of the less?
That's another thing.
I agree.
You gotta take care of what you got. You gotta be grateful for what you got.
Right.
You
like
you gotta flower your plants.
You got a 2-bedroom apartment, 5 kids. And
right.
Like, oh, I need a house. So and so got this, blah, blah, blah. But your 2-bedroom apartment got shit everywhere. The dishes ain't washed. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't have no company in the house.
That's true.
It's so tore up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. Kids gonna be kids, but it's a difference between live in and just need to clean up.
Right.
Right. Exactly.
You gotta make the most of what you got.
Right. So I feel like you have to, I feel like a lot of
people. And that's what I did too. Like thinking now about school though, since I'm in school now, like I'm glad I didn't go then because I definitely wasn't going off no scholarship. So I would have had to pay for school, and now it's free. Like I don't have to come out of pocket for not a dime. So the route that I took was meant for me.
So how you go to school for free, friend?
So Michigan has and it's just Michigan. I don't think nowhere else. But Michigan has this program. It's the Reconnect program. And if you're 25 and older, if you've never had a college degree, they'll pay up to an associate's. Or if you want a trade, they'll pay for you to go to school for a trade.
They got it in
For
Tennessee
free.
too.
Oh, they do?
Mhm.
Oh, see?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know some hoes.
That was the best thing they could have did.
Listen, who finna go back to school though? I'm not doing it, bro.
I know, friend, let me tell you, I went back and forth for so long. Because I'm like, first of all, what I'm going to school for? We got to think about that first. What am I going to school for? And then, yeah, boom.
I want to go back so bad. I just can't. I can't do it.
Do it, friend. Do it.
Uh-uh.
You can do it.
I
Friend,
don't
if
know.
I can do it, if I can do
tried.
it, you can do
You
it.
talking to Blaze, right?
Yes, you too. You too.
Mm-mm.
I did it.
I
It
can
was
do
too
it.
ghetto. It felt like high school again.
I can't do
They
it.
were still fighting all
Do
types
it
of stuff.
online. Do it online. That's ratchet. Do it
I
online.
wear too many hats. I wear
Damn,
too
Amber.
many hats. I
Amber, you did
cannot
that.
add. I cannot add a cap and gown on me.
Friend, let me tell you, I wish I could take it off.
You can't too far now.
I know, friend. Let me tell you, we can talk after, but yes.
Right.
Mhm.
So
Mm-mm.
we ain't no jealous, envious people over here. This gonna be a nice, quick, short one.
Never.
All right, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It's straight to the point. So, do you find yourself looking at other folks and saying they better than you? And don't forget,
Tell us in the comments.
What you looking at
don't
me?
forget the rich people. Y'all, rich people get a lot of free stuff. You see them in that new Louis Vuitton. They ain't
They
paid
do.
for that. You
That
see them
is
new
so
Jordans.
crazy.
He's sending them boxes and boxes. They got the
That is crazy.
Beyonce.
They
'cause
getting
she
paid
sent
to
them a
wear that.
promo
They
box.
get
Right.
paid.
Exactly. They getting paid to wear that. Meanwhile, we got to
Well, if
spend
they
our
need
money
another
to buy the
model,
stuff.
I do it.
I mean, me too.
That's what I'm
If
saying.
they
Hit
need
me
another
up.
model, I do it.
Let me tell
We
you,
got
My
some good
love.
people over here.
just in case somebody from Team Jordan run across this video, I would be more than happy to join Team Jordan. You can't see because of my
too.
background, but I support you with my hard-earned
He
money.
supports y'all. Mm-hmm.
So,
150,000%.
let me help
Get my
y'all get on the
promo.
design team or something. You know what I'm saying?
Let me get
Oh,
on.
Blaze, your
I
shoes would
like
be
to be a
so
shoe
dope.
modeler.
Right.
It's the modeler for me.
Now she going and we ending this video. Bring your little yellow ass back over here. My tell us what y'all think in the video down below. Answer the question.
In the comments.
Yeah. My
You
friend
got
got
something to
something to
say?
say.
I got to. Oh, Papa Smurf, you got something to say, little baby?
Hi, Papa.
What you gotta say?
Not
He
eat
wanna
it.
eat the.
Say I'ma eat
Ice
it.
cream.
Hi.
He like,
wanna
I
eat
want
it,
to press
like-
the button.
Right.
Well, I got something to say. I got something to say. And guess who better than other YouTubers? Us. And you better, you know what?
You better say
Tune
that.
in 'cause you can. Subscribe.
What? What?
And you better love us.
What?
Gang,
Period.
Get this stuff. Spell out this here video.
Thank you for the heart. I love you.
Thank you for the roast.
Ooh.